Crawford is going to allow Spence to go ahead and just have this slugfest that he thinks he's going to have. And then when he can't, when I want to see a fight when I don't can't really think about a fight where I've seen Spence didn't bring that out of another fighter, where what I'm saying, he didn't make someone come into this slugfest with him. So I want to see how Spence reacts to that. Like how you gonna fight this fight that someone is not taking that bait or going toe to toe with you for like 3 rounds straight. I want to see how he act on that. But I'm going for Crawford just for the more of the IQ I'm leaning towards his way, and also the athleticism and just being more adaptive in the ring. I'm leaning towards Crawford, but I'm not sleeping on Earl by any means. Like Earl definitely has the elite boxer's punch of finishing this fight. So, but just me right now, I'm going Crawford.
All right, Fast Camp. All right, I gotta let you go now because Ricky gonna change his mind.
So Vegas got it, Crawford, and there's a reason why I got Crawford as well. I got Crawford. I'm gonna be I'm gonna go ahead and say majority decision. Crawford. Somebody gonna like power. Somebody gonna like him coming forth. You know what I'm saying? And throwing power. So whatever. But I think the reasons, what I'm saying, for the odds is like Ricky said. You getting two fighters. You getting the left hand. You getting the right hand. Crawford can walk you down. Crawford can box you. There's one way Spence wins fights. He hurts you, and then he either stops you or he gets you to retreat and go 12. And that's just when you look at what can he do. Spence is a fundamental fighter, but he's not the best of power punches. He's not the best of boxers. He's just a fundamental fighter. He's consistent. Consistency gets you there or whatever. But special. Crawford is special. You know what I'm saying? Crawford can go different gears. I don't understand or see how, if plan A doesn't work for Spence, how can he do a plan B well? It almost would look like it's his first time. This is his first time going backwards. It's his first time trying to only counter. It's his first time, trying to set traps. It seems like that. So like, they're talking about breaking wills, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, understand, but it's easier for Crawford to break Spence's will if he's just not there. If he's not in front of him to take the punches. It's easy. It's easy. You see what I'm saying? Whereas that, like, you got to get to Crawford and, and beat him down to break his will because you're not going to outbox him. So it's just too many advantages for Crawford. That is why I lean to Crawford. It's a very close fight. I mean, it might be for me, 60-40, but power is the great equalizer. So you never know if he gets hurt early. He gets hurt, midway in by something, by the body, by the orbital bone. Who knows? So that's what keeps him Spence in the fight. This is a fight that I personally wouldn't bet on, but I do give all the advantages to Crawford, and it's just going to be a heck of a fight, and we're going to see history, and hopefully we get a trilogy. Hopefully we get this trilogy, and then they walk off. You know what I'm saying, from this. Don't even worry about 54 and all that. Just walk off from this, because I think this is the type of fight that will take a lot. If they go 3, this is the type of fight that will take a lot out of both of them.
Man, Tony.
Yeah. So I picked Crawford in the beginning. I want to always pick Crawford because I think he's probably pound for pound the best out there. I don't know how. So and Fast Camp is right. I don't know. He doesn't have a plan B. You know what I'm saying? And Spence doesn't have a plan B. He has a plan A, and he has a plan A, and he has a plan A, and he has a plan A. Right? Versus Crawford, that has a plan B, and plan C plus, plan D minus, plan he'll switch it up on you, and you never know what's going to happen, right? And I think that for somebody that's going after legacy, which is what he's going after, that's what he's going after right now. He's going after a legacy right now. He has a lot to fight for. And you can see the determination in his face doing his interviews. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. Like he's. I don't know. Like, I'm not taking anything from Earl. Earl is a great fighter, right? But he's a one-way fighter, and he's going to come forward. You know, what happens when he can't do that? You know, and how is he gonna? What's going to be the adjustments for that? You know, and I don't know how he's going to do that. You know, and you know, they were talking about, oh, we fought Kell Brook switches. Yeah, but Kell Brook switching and Crawford switching is two totally different things.
Two different things.
Two different things, right? So you know, so that's why I say that if you had to go by skill, and then the other thing, Teddy Atlas said something that I watched a while ago, but he said something about Crawford a long time ago, even before they talked about this fight. He said something that's just so true. Like, you can teach people, you can teach everything in boxing, but what you can't teach is instinct. Right? And he probably has the best instinct in boxing.
Yeah.
So how do you combat that? How do you combat that? You know, I don't see him stopping. A lot of people saying they're going to stop. They're thinking that Crawford may stop him. I'm not saying he can't, right? Or either fighter can't stop him. Man, everyone has a puncher's chance. But if he tries to go in there and box him, he's lost already. Like, he can't find it. He's not gonna be able to find him, right? Yeah. And that's the hard thing for him. Like, you know, I've heard so many people recently say, like, Freddie Roach came on and said that, you know, this is probably a fight he shouldn't have taken.
No, he ain't say that. Freddie ain't say that one.
Yeah, Freddie Roach said that, right? So it's like, what are you thinking, right? One of the greatest trainers of all time. It's like, this is probably a fight he shouldn't have taken, right? He should have just stayed on the sideline with this man, right? I mean, just like boxing mind type thing right there. Freddie has done some things that I think he could have done better with some fighters out there. But I think that you just think about that, you know, he shouldn't have taken this fight, and I'm like, wow, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, Thomas, that I should have added you to that. You know, you brought that up with that Freddie Roach say, but we're gonna say that for next time. But yeah, good fight. Good fight. And like I said, yeah, you know, I mean, we just got to sit back and enjoy it, and then come back next week and talk that talk.
I think Earl gonna be highly surprised of Crawford's power.
Yes,
I really think so. I think that's gonna be an eye opener for him. And then when he get hit, now we gonna really see what is that game plan gonna be. Because, you know, when a presser gets hit and he feels it, and you start seeing that quick adjustment, you know it's gonna be a long fight. I definitely, if I see Earl winning, only if this is like a KO, flat out KO, like he really probably tires Crawford out and he gets a good punch in. But other than that, I can really see this fight going 12, hands down.
So me being a host, I can't just let you guys make a pick, because the comments gonna be like, well, he did all this, why he ain't make a pick?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm either go with Spence, man. I see what y'all saying. I see what y'all saying about Crawford.
It's that cowboy jersey. You don't mess it up.
Hey man, look. I'll take the jersey off. Hey, Trey Diggs, he just got paid, all right. But I'll take the jersey off and make the pick.
It's just like seeping in your skin, man. I don't know.
No, I got y'all. Hold on.
No, he ain't taking it, man.
Ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem.
Look, only reason I'm going with Spence, right? And it's not the only reason, but one of the reasons why is this guy's the underdog. You all are coming up here. I understand what you're saying about Bud Crawford. He does this. He took Porter down. You know, he got Sean Porter with the big teeth in all his interviews. Yeah, man, he hits hard. He fights hard. He's gonna make you do this. He's gonna make you do that. But look, when a guy goes one-on-one with the pavement, you can't really deny that. All right, you can't really deny that. His plan B is, when my back's against the wall, I have to show up. Now, if this fight goes 12, we are going to get a trilogy. If it comes to a knockout, I got Spence landed a knockout, because he's going to take Crawford into those deep waters. And it's Shark Week. That's all I got to say.
No. And look, hey, Tomo, I'm going to tell you, the deep water wouldn't be that Spence took him to deep water. It would definitely be Crawford. And another thing is,
well, I hope he got his floaties.
Spence is A-side. He ain't no underdog.
I'm talking about the boxing fan. You know what I mean? When we come on refuse to lose, we talking about the real fan. We ain't talking about what the world got. We know Spence is the A side. He's selling the fight.
Yeah, another thing, Crawford coming in because Crawford got this chip on the shoulder, and it's been the constant thing over his whole career that he ain't fight nobody. He ain't do nothing.
Yep.
It's been over his whole career. He already fought him when he was on his way out. He ain't
and that's cap.
That's to happen. You know?
That's
not a cap.
And it's cap too. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's big cap that he ain't fought nobody because what it is, if people don't understand, Spence been at 47 this whole time. You got to understand, he was the first to overthrow and give Yuriorkis his loss, and we know and was then what I'm saying, Postal at 40. The problem is people are saying his resume is slim at 47, but he did fight high level people at 40, 35, and 40 or whatever, and so I mean, the resumes are for me pretty equal. It's just that you got the dude going up. So he doesn't have the exact resume as him. But then you look at Spence, and then you look at what Spence resume. You know what I'm saying? What's really Spence resume? He has, for me, 2 A-level fighters, and then that's it. Porter and Garcia. 2 A-level fighters, not pluses, but 2 A-level fighters that has been there, been ring, and everybody else was more than likely below him. So what I'm saying, the resumes is about equal. It's just that Crawford's resume is at a lower weight class. That's just what it is. Don't mean, but he been fighting high level competition.
Yeah.
Lorme, when he was that dude, Crawford came up from 35 to go to 40 on the last minute and beat him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that it's the 47 thing that people are hanging on, and that's just is what it is. But I think it's pretty even, and the difference, like Ricky said, is that he's gonna be surprised when he hits him back, and it's not gonna be that straight brute force. It's gonna be those shots that you don't see. He ain't never been hit from the angles that Crawford is gonna hit him at. Get them check hook. He gonna get them, them uppercuts, or the lead right uppercuts and all of that or whatever. So, and then he gonna switch it up and do the same thing from the left side. So
and the same power too.
Same power.
Exactly. Open.
Look, as long as his mouth guard don't fall out,
hey,
I'm with you.
And I was about to
keep his hands up.
I was about to bring it up. That was BS too. He keep talking about, I was wondering my teeth falling out. Nah, that was BS. He hit him flush.
Hey man, everybody with the veneers say the same thing, man.
Bruh, it was so funny when he said it. But here, look. Kell Brooks said it perfectly, right? He said, they asked him, what was the one thing that shocked you about Crawford? And he said, his power. He said, I never thought he would hit me that hard. Listen, that guy is strong. He comes from the background that he came back with. He came from a wrestling background and some other stuff like that. Like the guy is stronger than most people think. And then did you see him the other day? He looks like this is probably the best I've ever seen him as far as being in shape that I've seen him since he fought. The boy you was just talking about that he beat
Porter?
No. You're huh?
What's the dude name? The Tony. I mean, the Fast Count said.
Yeah. Your God. No, it wasn't Postal. It was a lower weight class when he beat him. When he was undefeated.
The first one you said, Urola.
Yuriorkis Gambo.
Yuriorkis.
That's his name. So when I saw him fight him, I looked at that fight just recently. I went back and looked at a bunch of fights with Crawford and Spence, just watching them. When I saw Crawford recently, I was like, man, he looks like he's in shape from that fight. Like the same way he looked in that fight, he looks like he's the same way right here. Like he's in great shape, right, for this fight, right? And I was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know how he because he's more determined right now. Although he may be the favorite for Vegas, he's gonna fight like he's the underdog. And that's how he always fights. So I don't know, man. I don't know how you're going to pick Spence in this one right here. Spence is
especially after Spence fight before you ain't gonna come over there with your hands down on this one.
Look, man,
you bet not.
He thought his veneers fell out. All right, my man went 1-on-1 to payment. He thought his veneers fell out. But look, everything you guys said is just why the world really is like, I want to go with Crawford. Like I said, nobody really picks Spence. Some people are. You got Freddie Roach saying, "Look, man, you should have took a rain check. Took the rain check." But we gonna see if he wrote a check that is, you know what, can't cash on Saturday. Because again, they're comparing it to Marvin Hagler, you know, Tommy Get Hit, Man Hearns, you know, if anybody know about Martin. But we gonna see. Because again, I gotta come back on here and be the host for this. So when we do the recap, if my man get knocked out, bro, y'all got it. I'm gonna just come back on here. I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't gonna wear no cowboy paraphernalia. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to, so y'all can rag on them too. But for those that's in the comments, I mean, when you see this video, hey, tell us who's gonna win. Let us know. We want to hear from you all too. First things first, though, because we got to wrap this thing up. Because when you get to talking about sports, man, we can talk for hours and hours and hours. But nah, I gotta get something to eat though. You know, I ain't in training camp. You know, shout out to fast camp. But I want to say, you fellas, just get your last words